So you played professionally with the Texas Legends in the G League and also competed overseas in Iceland. What was it like adapting to those environments, and how did each of those shape you as a player and a person?
Man, so I got drafted in the G League actually I got drafted by the Santa Cruz Warriors, which was Golden State team. And then not even 10 minutes. My agent, well, before that, my agent called me like 5 minutes, but he already knew what was going down. I
Right.
did. And I got traded. Just like that. It's a business. It's cool.
Right.
I didn't know it, but he knew. He was like, well, Jay, got some good news and bad news for you. Which one you want first? Drop the bad first. Well, you got traded. All right, cool. What's the good news? You got traded to the Texas Legends. All right, we're good.
Right.
I mean, that's the Mavericks. Dallas is a nice area. It was nice.
Right.
No state tax. Like,
Right.
all right, cool. We're good. Fly in. Training camp. That might have been the hardest week of basketball.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I thought JUCO was crazy. Like with the boot camp, we had a thing called Come to Jesus, Coach Meeks had. And that thing made you really think you was going there.
Right.
Like, if somebody messed up, you didn't start over that exercise. You went all the way back to square one.
Yeah.
You be ready to fight them.
Yeah.
So then I got to Texas training camp, 2-a-days.
Yeah.
You're thinking 2-a-days? Like, no, this is 2-a-day. But, the whole concept was they bringing in guys, draftees, guys they invite,
right,
plus the returners,
right,
which kind of know they on the team,
right.
So you really fighting for a few spots with the guys they bring in and they draft. And it's all conditioning, and then the kid, everybody wanted to score, shoot. We didn't touch a ball really,
right?
Or you didn't really shoot that much. It was more one ball, run through plays, but it was all full court drills. Yeah. I got back to the room between the first. I said, "Yo, this basketball? Like,
right?
What am I doing?"
Right.
And then they were like, "Well, the band will be back at 1:30 for your second one." Second one. You gotta leave. Came back the second one, bro. I didn't know. I really was thinking, like, I'm not gonna make it.
Right.
My body, like, I'm tired.
Right.
But I said, nope. I'm coming from Wilson County, a little country. I gotta do it.
Right.
For, this area. I just kept pushing. I didn't show nothing. I didn't show I was tired, nothing. I just, whatever I had, all the coaches that taught me before, I try to use it.
This is the time.
Dude, the terminology in the league is different.
Yeah.
I thought I knew basketball, man. They started talking. I said, what?
Right.
2-9, nail, get here,
right.
What? What y'all talking about?
Right.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
But I wasn't afraid to ask somebody because I didn't want to look bad out there. I wasn't going to jump out there and then just cut myself.
Right.
So I would ask the veterans, like, what do you mean by that? And that's how I got really cool with them, because I ended up making a team. Like, the veteran guys already, they're like, we love you.
Right.
And when they call me Big Country, like, we love Big Country.
Right.
But I wasn't afraid to ask questions because I didn't want to go out there and mess up. If you mess up, the coach going to remember that.
Right.
Write him off.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on. And like I said, from the coaches that I had before, like, they kind of got me ready for that. But in certain situations where we help, when I drive from the wing, we help from the corner. Kobe will tell you, you don't do that in the league. It's called a plug.
Right.
And you stay plugged to your man in the corner because that's the easiest shot in the league.
Right.
Besides a layup dunk. You don't give up corner threes. So you do that, you can come sit right over here.
Right.
So that's why I had to stop trying to help.
Right.
So it's like the help comes from opposite.
Right.
So that's where that 2-9 terminology comes from. I was like, what are you talking about 2-9?
Yeah.
Because you only get 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But you hear him saying 2-9, he's there. That's your help.
Right.
I didn't know none of this.
Right.
2-9 plug and nail. Like, what?
Yeah.
So if you ask a lot of these young guys, ask Kobe, he'll tell you like the plug, the 2-9, and the nail position. That's basically what you see guys playing defense.
Right.
That court's humongous.
Right.
Humongous, man. You on the island for real.
Yeah.
Man. So you gotta lock down and make sure you're in the right position. Most of the time, I mean, these guys can score.
Right.
You just out there trying to slow them down.
Right.
And like you said, in the G League, everybody's trying to get that call up.
Right.
So to me, it felt like it wasn't really for me though.
Right.
I was just a role player.
Right.
But I wasn't gonna be that. And with the team I was on, I wasn't gonna be that guy who was gonna get probably that call up.
Right.
Unless a coach saw me like, we need a hustle guy.
Right.
And I felt like PJ Tucker is kind of the player
Right.
that I probably would have been if I could make it if I was a little bit taller.
Right.
But I would have been that guy. And then the Coach Nahara, he told me I remind him of himself. He played in the league for a long time. But he was a hustle guy. He did all the dirty work for Melo in Denver. And he played, with the Bobcats, and he went to the Celtics. But he did a lot of and the Mavericks. He did all the dirty work for Dirk.
Right.
Finley, all those guys.
Right.
But they kept him in the league because you need somebody to do that. Like,
100%.
I need you to go guard this crazy tough guy over here.
Right.
I'll do it.
Right.
We don't need Carmelo getting foul trouble.
Right.
We don't need Dirk getting in foul trouble.
Right.
We don't mind you getting in foul trouble.
Right.
But we're going to need you, though. Like, all right. So I was that guy on that team in Texas. I played, there for a year and a half. And then, of course, it's a business.
Right.
I got a phone. Well, actually, I practiced. I was at practice. Just finished practice. Not even like 20 minutes later, I was eating. I got a phone call from Travis on the team, front office. He was like, "Hey Jay, we decided to let you go."
Right.
What? I ain't never had that happen.
Right. Not in your whole basketball career.
Whole career, like what?
Yeah. How did that take a toll on you mentally?
Dude, I ain't know what to do.
Right.
What? Hey mom, I just got cut.
Right.
Like, what you mean? Like I ain't on the team no more. I told my agent, we talked about it. At that time, I said, I don't know what to do. I was like, well, where you want your flight to go to? I was like, man, shoot. Send me to Florida.
Right.
It's a free flight. I'm going to Florida just for a week to get, my mind clear.
Right.
This was new. Like, what? I ain't on the team no more?
Right.
Like, what I do? So then by that time, not even within a week, the agent was working. Jamie Knox, he was on the phone, networking on the computer, and then within a couple of days, he was like, I got, Iceland, Cyprus. I was like, well, shoot, let's go to Iceland.
Right.
Not even a week. I'm packing my bags up again to go to Iceland.
Right.
And it's different. Now, I went from, JUCO to Asheville, where it's like night and day.
Right.
I go to the G League, okay, straight.
Right.
And now I'm going to Iceland.
Yeah.
I'm on my own. Like,
yeah.
I literally got to lift all the conditioning stuff on your own.
Right.
You just hooping right now.
Right.
You your own everything.
Right.
And then I'm 5 hours, 3,000 miles away from everybody.
Right.
So that's another thing to deal with too. So now I'm like, I got to hoop. Like I got to prove myself to get back over there. Everything's on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a foreign country by yourself, which they spoke English, but it's still everything's foreign.
Still, you ain't got no family structure, no nothing.
Like it's just you. I literally felt at sometimes when I didn't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I was just off the grid.
Yeah.
Like nobody knew where I was.
Right.
And like you said, I have my phone.
Can't nobody get to you.
Yeah, can't get by the time you get to me, it's 6 hours later.
It's very depressing sometimes, bro.
And then Iceland itself, it's
cold.
Dark 20.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, it's dark most of the time, except for like 2 hours.
Right.
That's depressing right there.
Yeah.
I go to sleep, it's dark. I wake up, it's dark.
Yeah.
What? So like I said, I had to make it work. But like I said, when I got cut, I hated for the teams that I had to play when I got over there.
Yeah.
Cause I was really like living.
Yeah.
And then what made it even worse, I saw who the guys they picked.
Yeah.
They brought in to replace me, and they actually cut my roommate too, to replace us. I was like, well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what did I do? Like,
Yeah.
I think I can do more than him.
Right.
But I felt like the difference was he went to Ohio State and I went to UNC Asheville.
Right. It makes a difference.
And like
it's political and it's business at that point in time.
Exactly. So I think that was the only difference between me and him. Ohio State, UNC Asheville.
Right.
And then, like you said, playing overseas, a lot of guys can't do it.
Right.
You away from it, like especially if you went to a big school. A lot of these teams can make it kind of like that experience for you, but the guys will tell you now, like it's especially when you first get over there, it's not the same as playing at UNC, Duke, or Ohio State, Kansas. Like you gotta do everything on your own. There ain't no manager going out to get you, your rebounds and stuff. You got to rebound. You might have to pay a kid, or somebody, one of your fans that like you over there. Hey, you wanna rebound for me? Sure.
Right.
You by yourself. But like I said, I just got back from Iceland. About a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Like it was a good experience.
Right.
The people there, cool. Learned a little bit of Icelandic. That language is tough. I wish I did have a citizenship. I
Right.
would at least try to, go back and play as an
Right.
Icelandic citizenship. Maybe they still can work on that for me. But after that, I played 4 years over there, and then, like I said, it came to an end. Like
Miss the family.
phone. Yeah, you miss it. Like I said, most of the time when I came back, I tried to sneak in town. Except for that one time, my bags got stuck in Boston, so I couldn't really sneak in. I had no clothes or nothing.
Right.
But it just like seeing USA, like seeing Boston was like,
Right.
yes, I'm
Right.
here. Like
Right.
Burger King in the terminal.
Right,
Like,
right,
let me
right,
get
right.
2 double Whoppers. Like, need that. Flew back to Raleigh. Like, oh, I missed this.
Right.
Trees.
Right.
The Waffle House. I gotta
Right.
stop. How you doing, Miss Terry? I miss
Right.
you too. Like, just you miss it. I mean, like I said, the experience was great, but you still miss home.
Right.
In the G League, I was still home.
Yeah. You were still in the States.
Still in the States. Yeah. I just was, a phone call away.
Right.
I was still in the States, but being overseas is different.
Yeah.